Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is the Watch This video for Tuesday, April 21st. If you want to know everything that happened today in the oil market, you want that thoroughly explained to you, I am your guy. So you tuned into the right video. What happened today? No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Oil went negative. I don't know what the hell that means, right? It was $20 a barrel at one point someday recently, and then it was $1 a barrel, and then a dime, and then it went to negative 30 something a barrel. Again, I think we're going to go to the gas station in a month, and they're going to hand us $50 and fill our tanks. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could explain it. I know I've never seen anything like that before, but I can't explain it at all. It's just bizarre. So it kind of kept me from trading very much this afternoon because the whole market was spooked. We had a pretty nice morning. CGC, I called over 1550. It went to 1615. SFET, which is what I call a crap stock, SFET. But I called a second mouse through two, and it went to 237. So I had a couple nice trades there. Some other nice calls in the room as well. Showing you the SPY here. Gap down. I'll go to 5-minute candles, and you can kind of see when it grinded up all morning, and then the oil market just kind of hit, and the SPY kind of rolled over too. It was just bizarre today. Anyway, I went out with a new green dot, new highs for the year again in my account. And we'll just be right back at it tomorrow. These are times that I like being in cash, at night, because I'm not really subject to anything dangerous while I'm sleeping. So, okay, this one's kind of obscure. BLPH is on the list. It gapped up, I don't know, about a week ago. It opened at 1425, put in a high 1429. I like this. Had a little pop today, but 242,000 all day today. This is just one I really needed to kind of light up the new highs ticker and get some volume coming in. I think if it takes out 14, we take out that 1429 recent high and maybe squeeze. So, but it's kind of a sleeper pick. All right, so let's keep that one on watch. I'm actually throwing APA and oil and gas play on watch because I'm certainly not going to try to play oil itself. And you know what? This one held up pretty darn well, all things considered. So topped out at 10.06 back here a week and a half ago, and a couple green days. So I had this on watch the other day, I think. Anyway, I think it is worth keeping on watch because it held up really, really well with all the bizarre stuff. Now, people piled into the tankers, the shippers, if you will. I don't, again, this is another thing I don't really understand. I guess they're using the shippers to actually store oil in the tankers because there's nowhere else to put it. And I guess that's bullish for the shippers. So NAT got a really nice volume pop, and it looks interesting over 5, right, on the chart. Maybe then it retests this recent high. Like some of the others, it's extended, but we'll see if we get a red to green or something like that in that one. GLBS is one of the baby shippers I've chosen to watch just in case that theme plays out again tomorrow. Decent volume today and topped out about 83 cents. Over that, we might make a run at this 94-cent high from a couple weeks ago. So the chart doesn't look bad. TK is another shipper, strong volume, strong close. Well, maybe a second mouse through 4 tomorrow. We'll see. PSTI, this one has been really strong lately, and then today gapped down and actually showed some strength. Look at this on 5-minute candles. After the gap down, man, they just bought it up, and this thing went crazy, and then did almost nothing for the rest of the day. Definitely want to keep this on watch. It's holding up really well after that big move. BNTC, thin stock. Big volume day to day was still 1.6 million. But that's a strong stock in a weak tape, right? Went all the way up to 16 before closing at 13.06. Halted a couple times because it's so thin. It had a couple the volatility halts, but I'm going to keep it on a chart. THMO had the gap up 3 sessions ago. Gap ran and then sold off. So you got a lot of longs, in trouble. Then another red day. Usually when you see this kind of action, I'll take today's candle out of it. Usually it just bleeds lower forever, right? At least you get a gap fill. But today, and again in a weak tape, turned right back up and topped out at 750, which is also which is exactly where it opened 3 days ago. So over 750, this might get some legs. It had pretty good strength today. So I want to keep our eyes on that one. It's a low float stock. Couple more. GLOG, nice strong move today on big volume. We'll see if we get a red to green or something along those lines. And then RVP. I like when a strong stock like this, look at this move it made from like $1.20 to $3.40 in a little over a week. I like when something like this comes back down to, maybe the 8 or below the 8 and gets near the 20, what we call the buy zone in between these two lines. and so it hasn't gone that far down. But sometimes you get a couple of red days and it doesn't even get down to the 8-day and it turns right back up if they're strong enough. So RVP, again, I'd like to see it come down another day or two, but I am going to start watching it tomorrow. Not a very big list. We'll add gappers to this in the pre-market, and there should be plenty to trade. And I'm done babbling. We'll see you in chat tomorrow.